name is Crazy Muffin. Today I'll be showing you how you can basically look at files or game files and maybe even run the game, because I know some games you can actually run the game by doing this from preloaded games. So what I mean by that is that these games that you're pre-downloading it before the game actually comes out. So this is the game right here. I posted it all the way back in 6. Oh my goodness. Of course it's way above there now, but bloody hell, long time ago. But anyways, so of course if you try and you can't download it, can't play it because you're preloading it, doesn't even come up with the screen. That's the reason you can't do it, and you can't even go and look at the properties. As you can see here, you can see the properties and do the stuff there. You go here, click properties, no properties, because there's no properties about the game yet. So you can't verify game classic, can't do anything, can't look at the local files or anything. And the reason for that is because I did, although I just did on this one here, but basically it's because you can't look at the files. And what Steam actually does is that they put it in a directory where you can't see any of the stuff at all. Well, I've made a program and I called it pre_load, and what it does is that it takes all the games that are preloaded that are encrypted in a Steam folder, and then it basically unencrypts it and then displays it so where you can see it through the encryption. It's a very cool program. It doesn't take up any CPU storage at all. In fact, I'll show you when it's on. So what we're going to do is this preload right here, this is currently my script right here. I am going to unscript it and make it into something that will be able to run on any single computer. But in the meantime, it's currently running in my script, so it will only run on my computer for now, but it will be able to run on the other computers. So double click it and you'll get this open. Now, the first thing you're going to do, it says, what game do you want to find? So as you can see here, there's no Python background, there's no background Python, that background Python, basically, there's no like background Windows Press as Python, but what this Python 32-bit here is basically, it's because it's the game, obviously I'm using Python for it, but basically it's going to go scan it and it's going to be like your executable, like a WinRAR file, it's going to like interpret it. Anyways, so this is the program right here we're running. As you see, it's not taking anything at all, it's taking a little memory because it's just taking in everything, making sure it knows everything, all the directories and everything, but that's all it. So what game do you want to find, basically, is what you need to find. So you need to be really specific with this. You can't just say like Fallout 4, and that doesn't work like that. If you do Fallout 4, it can't find it, and it scans the directory. What you're going to need to do to find out what the actual game is. So I'll just make an example to need to know what to make it. Now I already know that pre-made games, they you can find some of their open source online and everything, and you may want to look at it yourself. If you go to a game's local files, you're looking for the .exe. So if I do DOW2, it will search for Warhammer Dawn of War in its encrypted files, and it will not find it because it's not in the encrypted files, it's in the main Steam apps. So what you're going to do is that you're going to type in F04. Don't need to do anything else, just F04, and hopefully that will scan it. Okay, so it's found again. So it's going to rush here. So I've typed in F04. And what it says now is that it's going to be it's just completing it really quickly. But if you go back at the top there, all it says is that oh, it's finished now. It says found files, putting in /steam. Okay, so also it does, then it does all this, it completes it, and then it says done. And you click enter to close. So you click enter and it will close, but you can always just and enter it again. So now that's done, okay, all the files have been unencrypted and it's scanned. Now it doesn't take long, and this is a pretty big game, and the reason for this is that it's not copying any files. All it is unencrypting the files, because there's only a couple of files that are encrypted. The rest are in pretty good code, but you can't review them without the encrypted files. It's complicated. It took me a while to do. It took me like 4 days of work to do it. So now what you're going to do is type in any game, click on properties, click on local files and browse local files, and then you're going to go over to your all the way over to your Steam library. Ooh, actually no, that's the wrong one to choose from. Mount Blade. Okay, where's my plate? I know basically look for a folder that you need to get. There we go. So let's go to Steam. Go to your C drive, your Steam program files times 88 in Steam. Okay, this is what you need to get to. Okay, and you're actually going to look for something. Hold on. Oh, you're going to look for something called Depot Cache, and when you get Depot Cache, okay, these are all the different things. And right now, all of this has different preloaded games, different input files. And you can see here, there's all these files here are pretty big. Like, look at this. If we can find like a gig file in here somewhere, no, we can't. They're all kilobytes. But basically, the game is actually stored in here encrypted. Most of the code is all around. It's probably scattered around the code. But the main ones are in here. And look what we have here: Fallout 4. This is Fallout 4 on its glory. Beautiful. I got to say myself. Look at that. Fantastic. That is fantastic. So this is the source files. You can have a look at the textures. Look at the. See, it's really interesting what I found. It has a mod directory. So they're obviously anticipating mods. So I'm hoping there's going to be some mods here, and there's tools over here as well, which is really good. I am actually really looking forward to this. Data_game is the biggest file, but I'm really looking forward to this. So of course, this is the platform to turn it off. This is what it scanned and found. Obviously, when you do it, it's opened up the Steam CMD, and it's got an error. Steam denied. So basically what it's saying here is that it doesn't allow you to play it. And for Fallout 4 they've done precautions, so you can't actually play the game, sadly, but I know people have actually unencrypted this, because there's tons of files which you need to encrypt it, but currently you can't actually play the game. But look at this, the source files. You can have a look here, you can have all you want. I probably won't understand this. Let's open with the notepad, see if we can like have a look at it. See, this is the actual code of the game right here. The proper code of the game. This is probably only a selected few will be able to see this beautiful code, which is really cool. Products 111, verify and translate. Oh my god. Also, if you look around the code a lot, you'll see lots of Microsoft. I don't know why. I think Bethesda and Microsoft have been working together quite strongly on this, or have something together, because there seems to be a lot of Microsoft. I don't know what to make of it. But this is really cool. Look at this code right here. This is the code of Fallout 4. I could be highlighting right here an Easter egg that explains the lore behind Fallout 4 right now. I don't know what I'm highlighting, but this, all I'm highlighting right here is code. It's code for Fallout 4. This program can't be run in DOS mode. No idea what that means. No idea. I don't know what DOS mode means. But that is fantastic. That is great. And you can't run it, sadly. Look, it's open to you. Spam it over tons of them, probably, can't you? So what I'm guessing what's happening here is that it's just like it's doing it and it says no crash. So I don't know. So there's Fallout 4 source code. That's how you do it. I will be putting this in the description. Very cool. I really enjoy it, and thanks a lot.